Y'all, when I say yesterday, the truth that I stumbled upon, took my breath. Well, it didn't take my breath away. Nothing takes my breath away because that's the breath of Yah. But it knocked me on my keister because this is a truth I have yet to hear anyone ever claim, state, or know. Whew. Oh, this is one. This is one for the books. Well, one for the books that have been hidden, and the one that we have. When you put the two together, oh, the wonders that await. Let's talk. 17th day of the second month. This is a date that more people should be aware of and more people should know. And any good scholar, biblical scholar, or theologian will know exactly what happened on that date. Or will they? Exactly. Because it is very clear that on the 17th day in the second month, something massive, something major, something catastrophic occurred years, millennia ago. And what was that? Well, the 17th day of the second month, that was the day our Father opened the heavens. And that was the first day of the Genesis flood. The 17th day of the second month. But what if I were to tell you, I stumbled upon a truth yesterday that almost knocked me on my butt? Because there's something else that happened, very important. Many would probably argue even more important than the flood. In fact, many, such as myself, when you really wrap your noggin around it, might argue that what happened on the 17th day in the second month years before the flood was the very reason for the flood. Oh my. This is not something you're going to learn in Bible school or Bible study, because you're not going to find this truth in the Bible at all. Because this is one of the vital truths that have been snatched away, hidden away, in the hidden books, the Apocrypha, or the truth. Well, the hidden books. More specifically, in this case, the Book of Jubilees. Because on the 17th day of the second month of the 7th year in the garden, this marked the day of the very first sin. This was the day that Eve was beguiled by the serpent and ate the fruit. And her husband, Adam, followed suit. Ironically, after following suit, the two of them created a suit that was made out of figs, eating from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And in turn, seeing that they were naked when they hadn't known that before, covering themselves with fig leaves sewn around them to cover their shame of nakedness. When they heard the voice of their father walking through the garden, they hid. They hid because of their shame. This was the day they were cast out of the garden. The 17th day of the second month. Just 7 years in the garden. Oh my. Now what are the odds of that? Because the 17th day of the second month not only marked the day of the first sin of man, but it also, years and years later, years full of man, Nephilim, hybrids, and sin, our Father did a great reset. And judgment fell upon the earth, and the great flood left nothing in its wake except one family, Noah's, who's perfect in all of his generations. On the 17th day of the second month, what are the odds? The world was judged and condemned for its sins. On the anniversary of the very first sin in the garden, the first sin committed by Adam and Eve. Again, what are the odds of that? I'm telling you, the more you know.